The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
The one question that is still out there is President Obama truly eligible to be president of the United States? Now, I know that as soon as I start talking about this, there's a lot of people that are going to roll their eyes or they are going to turn the dial. And I ask you to not do this. I want you to listen for a few minutes and open up your mind. Don't be a Rachel Maddow, blind sheep follower. If nothing else, it's a great mystery story. And one of the people that has been one of the great investigators of this mystery story is Dr. Orly Tates. She is an attorney, I think a dentist as well. Dr. Tates, welcome back to the Rusty Humphrey Show. How are you? Are you there?
I can't hear well. I could hear you, producer, but I can't hear you well.
You can't hear me well. Okay, well, I'll try to speak up.
Now I can.
Okay, great. Well, welcome to the welcome to the Rusty Humphrey Show. I'm in Hawaii right now. Now, you're coming to Hawaii, is that correct?
Yes. Sunday evening I'll be there.
Okay. What is the reason for coming to Hawaii? You're still looking into the birth certificate, correct?
Absolutely. I have served the Department of Health, the director of the Department of Health, with a subpoena. Originally, it was a subpoena that was signed by me as an attorney, and they stated that they would not comply. So I served them with yet another subpoena, which is signed by the clerk of the U.S. District Court, Federal Court in Hawaii, to allow inspection of the original birth certificate. They had 2 weeks to file a motion to quash the subpoena, to file an opposition. They did not do it. So legally, they have to produce it.
Okay, now this, of course, you've done this before, and you've taken it to other courts. They've squashed it each and every time. And then also, isn't it against the law in Hawaii for anyone other than the President of the United States to release that birth certificate?
No. There are different exceptions to this rule. It's, according to Rule 338-17 and according to the Freedom of Information, the State Freedom of Information Act, there are different exceptions. For example, if there is a subpoena that comes from a court of competent jurisdiction, they have to produce documents. U.S. District Court for the District of Hawaii is a court of competent jurisdiction.
I'm having a very hard time understanding you. Are you on a cell phone or one of those internet?
Yes, I'm on a cell phone. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
It just keeps breaking up a little bit. We'll continue this. Hopefully, we can get it cleared up. So, okay, so you're coming. So you're coming to Honolulu, and your goal is to go down to the records department and have them open the door for you and go and see the birth certificate. Yes.
Yes, and inspect it. And I'm not coming by myself. I'm coming with 2 experts. They're bringing scanners, cameras, copiers, magnifying devices, and whatever is needed to analyze this birth certificate.
Okay, now let's go and let's go with what the media and the president. The president says he's released it. It came out there. The story was over a few months ago. What is wrong with what President Obama released, and why is that not good enough for you?
Well, simple. It's a cheap forgery. It's not even a good forgery. It's a cheap, third-rate forgery, and it's an insult to intelligence of each and every American citizen. I have provided affidavits from 3 experts that are showing. If you look at this document, the letters, go on my website, orlytatesesq.com. I posted those documents. The letters are different. You can see that in the same document, they cut and pasted parts from different documents, and you can see the letters from different typesetting. This can happen only in a forged document. You can see different ink. You can see that part of the document is they cut and pasted something that was written in ink. Part of it was created on the computer. Moreover, they're saying that it's a scanned document. Impossible, because there's no metadata of any scanner, and you've seen it. We've seen the white copy of the document that was provided to the media. Underneath had a layer of a different layer. And that's impossible. You can see layering, and it all shows that it's a forgery. It's a forgery. Moreover, I have provided the Director of Health and also the Deputy Attorney General who is responsible for this case information that not only Obama does not have a valid birth certificate, he doesn't have a Social Security number that was assigned to him. He's using a Connecticut Social Security number 042684425 that was never assigned to him. I have a case in Washington, D.C. before the Chief Judge Lambert about it.
All right, Dr. Orly Tate's here on the Rusty Humphrey Show. Okay, so now here's the question I have, and that is, okay, if it's a cheap forgery, why would the President of the United States, the most powerful man in the world, who needs to have a birth certificate, let's say it's fake, he needs to have one to continue to be the most powerful man in the world, why would he do a cheap forgery? Why wouldn't he get the best forger in the world to do a good job?
Well, it's a good question. What do you expect him to do? Put an advertisement, I need the best forger in the world? He can't. He is limited. Each and every step that he is making is being watched. So he can only rely on people that he's been working with before. And we're seeing fraud, fraudulent information, forgery in so many documents.
So now you don't think he could get somebody from the FBI, someone from the CIA, somebody that knew what they were doing? Again, I know it's a small pool, but if I'm the President of the United States and I got to get a birth certificate because I don't have one, I'd get somebody good.
Well, there is another issue. They believe that when he released this document, and remember, I mean, the man is arrogant. He doesn't have a drop of conscience. He is arrogant. He is obnoxious. And he thought that when he released this document, and the way he released it saying, hey, all those people doubting me are just carnival barkers. They're a sideshow. They're carnival barkers. He attacked Donald Trump. He attacked attorneys. And he thought that people would be intimidated. And, to an extent, Donald Trump got intimidated, and he dropped out of the race. He stopped talking about it, even though he said, look, this document needs to be analyzed. And, I was born in a communist country. I've seen pathological lying as a way of doing business. That's how the communist regimes work. So to me, it was nothing new. Hey, I expected pathological lying. I expected he's going to come up with some garbage. And, I just don't get intimidated. I'm not afraid of anybody. And I can tell you, they threw anything and everything at me. And there were a number of attorneys who brought those actions. Keep in mind, there were over 100 lawsuits filed, all saying Obama does not have proper papers, he's not a legitimate president. But others just got intimidated, and I didn't. And I continued going, and I will continue going. Today, I believe 75% of the U.S. population knows he doesn't have valid papers, and it's just a matter of time until the judges will find a judge who has a backbone, who has some guts and integrity to do the right thing. And I will continue going to different courts. If they will try to stonewall me in the Department of Health, I will be going and demanding emergency action from the federal court, from the state court. I have a case now in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals where I argued. I had an oral argument May 2nd. It's anybody can see it on YouTube. Just write my name, Orly Tate, and the Ninth Circuit, and you will be able to hear me speaking. We're still waiting the decision there. I have two cases in Washington, D.C. against the Commissioner of the Social Security Administration, Michael Astro, where I'm seeking an application for this Connecticut Social Security number that Obama is fraudulently using. And I just recently submitted another case against the White House counsel, Kathy Rumler, who stonewalled and defrauded the nation because she's refusing to give access to the hard copy of what they claim they received from Hawaii.
All right. Well, Dr. Tates, I know you. I've got to get going. I know you're going to be in Hawaii next week, and I hope you'll tell us what happens there and keep us posted.
Absolutely.
Would you please?
Well, you're welcome to come 10 a.m. Monday to the Department of Health. You can count on it. I'll be there. My experts will be there. There might be another attorney, a local attorney with us. And if they give us our time, if they stonewall, if they will be aiding and abetting this fraud and treason against this nation.
I might go. That might be fun. If we get arrested, you're an attorney. You can help get us out, right?
We will not be arrested. We're doing all the things.
All right. Well, Jake, get her number so I can get a hold of her on get her number so I can get a hold of her on Monday and hopefully maybe stone by and be a part of that. That'd be kind of fun. All right, Dr. Orly Tates, thank you very much. Keep up the hard work. I appreciate it.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.